Hey guys, Nick here with TK. Just wanted to do a little informational video on our TK van kitchen. This particular model is a bamboo passenger van kitchen with electrical. So it's got its own 12-volt standalone electrical system built into it, and that is an additional option. You can order it without that and tie it into your own system. But if you take a look inside here, this is our plumbing configuration with your 12-volt marine grade pump and 0.5 micron filter. Really simple system here. And then we use a 2 bladder system, 14-gallon fresh and gray water. So as you fill and use your fresh water, and then using that water, draining it into your gray water tank, and then draining out of your gray water tank. So if you want to take a look inside of this compartment, you can see our gray water is on top, and then we got a freshwater bladder tank down below there as well. So say you just bought your van kitchen and you want to know really how to operate this thing. The first thing that you're going to want to do is, once it's all installed into your van, is we're going to go ahead and fill it. So what you're going to want to use is your fill adapter that comes with the van kitchen. If I spin this around, take a look at the back side here. So this is the portion of the van kitchen that would be outside of the sliding door. So you do have your flip down table here for outdoor use for a quick sandwich, quick lunch, or just outdoor use in general. So for now we're going to flip that back up out of the way, and you can see we have our utility panel down here with 4 ports. We've got an air bleed, H2O input, a hot input, and an H2O output. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your fill adapter and plug it into the H2O in, and that goes right into your system and the tank. And then we're going to go ahead and open up our air bleed, and you're going to really want to get either just a scrap length of hose or just a freshwater hose for just your air bleeds, and go ahead and screw it onto this hose bib and let it drain out of your van, so that when we do fill the tank and any excess water is just going to shoot out of your van and not blow up your tank. So we've got our fill adapter in, air bleed is open. If I spin this back around and open this back up, you are going to want to make sure there is a valve on both of these tanks. You're going to want to make sure that your valve to your freshwater tank is open. So if it's in line with the plumbing, it's open, and then if it's closed, it's closed. So since we're filling our tank, we want to make sure that that's open so that our water can go into our tank. So now you're ready to fill. You would just hook it up to your water supply. You're filling your tank, and then excess water, once it's full, is going to go out your air bleed, out of your van. You know your unit's full, you can turn off the water and then close your air bleed again. So once your water system is full, you do want to remove your fill adapter to close your vacuum, and then you're going to want to plug your air bleed again, and then you're good to go for using your system. So once our tank is filled up, you're good to go in terms of using your van kitchen, using all of your water, whether you're spraying something off outside or using it just inside the van itself. As you use your fresh water, it's going to be draining into the sink, and the sink is going to be draining into your gray water bladder. Once your gray water bladder is full, we're going to go ahead and obviously we got to drain that so that we can continue using it. So if you come take a look back inside of here, your gray water tank has got a little drain on it. Most of the time you're going to want to make sure that this is closed. And then at the end of this drain, you just have another garden hose bib. So you're going to want to get 2 hoses, one for your fresh water and then one for your gray water. And you're not going to want to intermix the two because you don't want to fill your fresh water with your gray water hose, because that would be gross. So hook up your gray water hose to this, run it outside of your van, and when you're ready to drain, you're going to want to open that valve, and then the gravity feed will do its work. It'll create a siphon, and it'll get most of the water out of the gray water tank by itself. You might need to do a little bit of manual manipulation maybe you come in here and you have to raise up your tank just a little bit to get the last little bit of water out. And then your tank is completely drained, and then just make sure you're in the habit of closing that so that when you go to use it again and you start using water, water just doesn't run out of your gray water tank when you're using it in your van or anything like that.